The summer break is finally over and the 2025 Superbike World Championship continues on to the land of the Franks, and it's been forever since the last time we raced in the WorldSBK category. The last time was back in July, the end of July to be precise. In August, no race whatsoever, and we finally returned, and the 2025 French WorldSBK is done and dusted, and here are my 5 verdicts on the round itself. For those who didn't know, Toprak last year rewrote the history books of winning 13 consecutive wins. He was denied a 14 consecutive wins after that crash, that horror crash during the FP2 of the French round. That crash made him miss 2 whole rounds, 6 races, and that was the only one that denied him a 14 consecutive wins. This time though, he has already won 12 consecutive races, 4 hat-tricks already in the bag, and with the Aragon rounds coming in 3 weeks time, he has the chance to equal or even beating his own record of the 13 consecutive wins, as well as surpassing it to 14. If he wins in race 1 of the Aragon round, he is equaling his own record, 13 consecutive wins. If he wins the Super Bowl race, then it's a record broken, his own record. He is going to break his own record of 14 consecutive wins, and he can even extend it to 15 consecutive wins if he does another hat-trick during the Aragon round. And this is just so crazy to think about. Despite all the nerve that Toprak has received, Toprak and BMW to be precise, this is mega. At the start of the season, not even Toprak, even Mikey van der Mark, he was having a hell of a time in the first part of the season, almost always finishing in the lower top 10s or maybe outside of the top 10s. We know how Toprak was suffering a lot during the Dutch round in Assen. Tire degradation was so high that bike was basically a tire chewing machine back in the first part of the season. But coming to Misano, something changed. Something suddenly changed, and since Misano, Toprak has collected 4 hat-tricks in a row, meaning he has won race 1, Super Bowl race, and race 2, all in consecutive manner for 4 times. So not only that he has the chance to equal or even break his own record, the title seems his now. It already seems his. We have 3 rounds to go, let's just not forget that, but he's already 39 points ahead of Nico Bulega in second. But we do need to bear in mind that Aragon has never been Toprak's strongest circuit. As a matter of fact, he has never won. Not even a single time that he has won in Aragon. Last year, maybe it's due to the injury. He came back at Aragon last year, but he wasn't 100%. He wasn't at 100% last year at Aragon, so it's understandable. But this time, he's 100%. BMW is at 100%. So we'll have to see. It's going to be interesting because Toprak might win at Aragon for the first ever time. Also in his last season too, since he's going to MotoGP for next season. So it's going to be pretty much a perfect farewell to Aragon. So having lost a gigantic lead after race 2 of the UK round, since then Nico Bulega, he's losing the championship. Slowly but surely losing touch with the championship leader. He's never been able to retaliate despite being almost always the best finishing Ducati. But it's still not enough. Just being the best finishing Ducati is still not enough for Nico to retaliate against Toprak. His title hope is fading away, just like I said, with a disadvantage now of 39 points back from Toprak. It's just it seems ugly. It seems ugly now to Nico's championship aspiration. Surely, if he wins next season, if he for some reason wins the 2026 Superbike World Championship, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. Toprak is not around by that point, and it's a different feeling when you win a championship while the best is still around. But when the best is already leaving, it seems like it's just given to you. You're not really earn it. You're not really achieving it. It's like the case in the Moto2 Championship. Most of the time, Moto2 World Champions are being champions when the best already promoted to MotoGP, already stepping up. Like in the case of Alex Marquez, he spent 2015, 16, 17, 18, and only in 2019 that he won the Moto2 World Championship. After all, the best has already left the category. So yeah, it's going to be the case, I guess, for Nico. coming next season if he really does win the 2026 championship. But for the 2025, I think it's already pretty much settled. It's already pretty much settled that Toprak Razgatlıoğlu is going to be the world champion. And Nico, you still have next season, but it's going to be tasting the same. For some odd reason, the Bimota bike is absolutely working beautifully at Magny-Cours. What is it with Bimota and Magny-Cours? Do they have some kind of a relationship that we don't know of? And yeah, Alex manages a triple third place, having qualified 4th too. So it's on merit. This is purely on merit, not because some front runners crashing out. He started 4th on the grid. He managed to put that Bimota in the Super Pole session 4th on the grid. And yeah, he kind of jumped his brother Sam Lowe's, because Sam started 3rd on the grid and he jumped Sam in race 1 and as well as Super Pole race, and he stayed there. He was even fighting for a brief moment for that 2nd place before he finally settled for that 3rd place. And this is Alex Lowe's we're talking about, one of the most inconsistent guys around in the World Superbike paddock. He most of the time been it when he was running in good results. Well, the most recent example was Donington, when we thought that the Bimota as well as Alex Lowe's was going to be finishing at the very least P3. But he been it. He didn't even start Super Pole race as well as race 2 due to the injury he sustained after that crash. So Alex having a first podium hat-trick, and this is also the first one. Let's not forget, this is the first time he's having 3 podiums in one round for the first time after the 2021 Aragon round, which was the season opener for the 2021 season. That was the last time he made a triple podium in one round. So yeah, it's been that long. That just shows how inconsistent Alex is. And yeah, I hope this is going to be some kind of a resurgence from the to be 35-year-old Briton. And yeah, really looking forward to his performance during the Aragon round in 3 weeks' time. So this is the perfect example, the perfect case of when a rider or a driver is having his future settled and secured already, that doesn't translate into performance. Danilo Petrucci, Danilo's form is jumping off a cliff. His future is already secured with BMW. He's being Toprak's replacement in that hot seat, and his form isn't going any better. It is not going any better. It's 8 consecutive races now without any podiums. His last podium was race 1 in the UK round at Donington. That was his last podium. After that, no podium whatsoever. And it's funny. It's funny to see. If you see this, if you look at the statistics, this is what's been happening to Danilo for quite often now. When he started, like let's say P7, P8 or P9, he's able to translate it to a P4, sometimes P3 or P5. But when he started P5 or P4, he finished in P7, P8 or P9. It's vice versa. How's that happening? I don't know. I guess it's just Danilo doing Danilo things. And yeah, I don't see his form getting any better at Aragon. But knowing that Aragon is not really his strongest circuit. But in these next few rounds, Estoril and Jerez, I don't see any improvement for Danilo. I think if he really does finish 3rd by the end of the championship, he practically pulls out an Alex Lowe's thing, because Alex Lowe's did exactly that during the 2019 Superbike World Championship. Alex Lowe's finished 3rd by the end of the championship, but he never won, and he had just some, I think in total, just 6 third places. 6 or 8 or maybe 9 third places during the whole 13 round. Yeah, 13 round, 13 times 3, 39 races. And Alex Lowe's back then in 2019 only collected like, I don't think it's more than 9 third places. Yet he finished 3rd by the end of the championship in 2019. And Danilo, now he could potentially do the exact same thing. He's never won this season, he never finished higher than 3rd, and he's still firmly 3rd in the championship. I don't know how he does that. Maybe, well, of course, we all know that's due to due to Alvaro always crashing every now and then. Also, Locatelli being the ultra inconsistent rider that he is. Well, for some reason he's consistently inconsistent. I don't know how you want to translate that, but that's Andrea Locatelli in a nutshell. And yeah, that's exactly why actually Danilo is still firmly third in the championship. Boy, when we talk about the Lowe's brothers, the Lowe's twins, it's just, well, I mean, they are twins indeed, but why must their form be the exact same as well? Like, they're not just twins biologically, their performances are just as twins as they are. I don't know if that's even a word. I don't know if you can really process those wordings, but yeah, Sam Lowe's, how is he almost always been it when he's running in good positions? It's just beyond me. It's been happening since his Moto2 days, all the way back in 2014. I started watching racing in 2013, and in 2014 when I watched Moto2, Sam Lowe's was a rookie. And okay, he was a rookie, that's understandable, even though he was the 2013 Supersport World Champion. So yeah, being a rookie in Moto2, I can't really, back then I wasn't really understanding how difficult is it. It's the same 600cc bikes, so yeah, but I guess it's just me having a lack of information and knowledge in terms of technical things in the motorsport area. But in 2015, he almost always been it while running in good positions. Same thing in 2016, same thing in 2019, 2020, 21, 22, and fuck, I've lost count. It's been countless how many times he crashed while leading a race. Best example, last year, race 1 at Catalunya. Yeah, I think it's it is race 1. He was leading, he was a rookie last year in the WorldSBK category, and he led the race in race 1 and he been it. The most recent example was Balaton Park, race 1. He was running in a strong second place and he been it. Agitated. And now, having qualified third, I thought he was at the very least can make a P5 at the very least, but no. He crashed in race 1 while running P4 or P5. He managed to remount only to finish in P9. He crashed in the Super Bowl race, and another crash. No, in race 2 it wasn't a crash, it was a technical failure. But the point is, if there is one guy, if there is one rider that is capable of having 3 races per weekend and having 0 points in all of them, that is the Lowe's twins, particularly Sam Lowe's. And I don't know how he does that, oh my god, how did he win that 2013 Supersport World Championship? How? To win a championship, just like Niki Lauda says in the Rush movie, of course, I don't know if it's really his quotation or not, but in a nutshell, Niki Lauda in that movie says something like, it's the whole picture. If you're just winning races here and there, it's just like putting the pixels. Those are just the pixels. You need the whole picture to win a championship. And so far, all Sam Lowe's has managed to do is just putting the pixels, not the whole picture. So how did he make the whole picture during that 2013 Supersport campaign? That is just beyond me. That is just beyond me. So yeah, I think that's all that I can talk about for this French round in the WorldSBK category. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and we might have a bit of a civilized discussion. Like and subscribe for more, and until we meet again.